I just noticed on my video that my hair is all messed up through the whole video. There's one side like this, and then the other side is so flat. This took me hours, and then you see that your hair is messed up. Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be recreating this look right here. It's giving me summery vibes and I love a cut crease. If you guys like this look and you want to know how to recreate it, just keep on watching. So I'm going to start with my eyes just because whenever you do a color in your eyes, I don't want any of the fallout in my face. So I'm going to be using the Tape Shape. Is it called Tape Shape? I'm going to start with my Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte, and I'm going to use the Becca Ultimate Coverage. Right now, because I'm on quarantine, I feel like I'm way pale. Like I need some sun. This is the lightest concealer I have in my collection, so I'm going to use it. I'm just going to mix these two colors. I'm just going to... And a little bit of the Becca with a little beauty blender. Set my eye because I want all the colors to really pop out. And I'm just gonna take a little fluffy brush, set my concealer so I don't get any creasing and the color goes a little bit more smooth. Today I'm gonna be using my Modern Renaissance by ABH. Just to highlight under my brow bone, I'm gonna put this white color right here. Probably gonna use burnt orange right here with a little crease brush. I'm gonna go directly on the crease, and with a wiping motion, I'm gonna blend it in. Following that orange, I think I'm gonna go with this color right here. It's called Realgar. It's a more deep orange. I'm gonna put it closer to my eyelid. Definitely build up that color. And I kind of want to take a red shade, but I don't know if this red ochre is gonna be too dark, but yellow. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of that ochre. I'm just gonna kind of pat it here on the outer corner, and I'm gonna bring it up. That's gonna give us the definition for the cut crease. I'm gonna take a synthetic brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of my concealer. So what I do when I'm cutting my crease is I look down, and you can tell if you keep moving your head. You can tell where your eye creases, and you can also tell if you lift your eyebrows where your eye socket is. So you want to be somewhere in the middle of the eye socket and where your eye crease. So how I learned to do my cut crease is I would put a little bit of concealer in my eye, like this, like all over my lid. Well, not all over, but on the inner corner. And then I would bring it where your eye creases. Once it's wet, I will bring my head down like this and look kind of up, and then it would automatically draw that line. If you look straight, it will draw that little line right there. So that's my guide, and that's where I know I have to bring in my concealer and cut my crease. You decide where you want your cut crease to end. Sometimes you end them in the middle, sometimes you go a little bit more, and then sometimes some people bring it out and wing it with the eyeliner. I'm just gonna bring it a little bit more. And then what I do is I take my finger and I tap that concealer so it kind of blends in. To seal my cut crease, I'm gonna use this color right here. It's called Primavera. And since I'm going for that like sunsetting vibes, I want something gold and shimmery on my eyelid. So I'm just gonna pack Primavera on where I put the concealer, and you do not need to set the concealer because this is already setting it for you. I'm gonna take my crease brush and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that red burnt orange, and then you just take the brush that you use for your gold and you just blend the two. Okay, so that is our cut crease. Now we're gonna go into our eyeliner. For eyeliners, I'm using the Roller Liner by Benefit. Ugh. For eyeliner, I'm using the Roller Liner by Benefit. Now I'm going to take the same brush that we used to carve in our eyelid, and I'm going to use it to clean the bottom of our wings so they can be even and sharp. Okay, so I'm back with lashes. My next step is gonna be my face. So I'm gonna start with my concealer, then foundation, then powder, and then the rest. For the concealer, I'm gonna use my Becca one because this has a yellow undertone. This is in the color Sesame. I'm just gonna work it with a little sponge, and I'm going to dab, dab, dab this close to my bottom lashes, and I'm gonna use it for my highlight. I feel like Shape Tape, you don't really have to set it unless you have really oily skin. Now that I have my face set and highlighted, I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm using the Fit Me by Maybelline in color 110. And this one is the Dewy Smooth. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX finishing powder to set my under eyes and the rest of my face. This one is a very fine translucent powder. Take the rest of the powder that is on my brush, set the rest of my face. Next, I want to contour and put some color in my face, and I'm going to be using the Guerlain. This is called the Terracotta Sun Trio. And I'm gonna take the medium shade up here. The same brush that I'm gonna use for my blush, I'm gonna use it for my contouring. This trio is so cute because you can actually build up the color. I'm gonna take a bigger brush and I'm just gonna go around my face just to give a little bit of color everywhere. I take a small brush and I'm just gonna do the contouring on my nose. I'm gonna use one of my new blushes. It's from the Alamar collection because this is giving me like sunset vibes and everything. I'm gonna use the middle one right here. It's called Isla. The last step is to put a little bit of highlight. I'm just gonna use the shade Pearl from this palette from Tarte. It's Rainforest of the Sea. I don't want to put a lot of highlight just because the eyes are already like pretty big on the bridge of the nose. I'm just gonna shade in my eyes with a little detail brush. I'm taking a little bit of that red ochre on the tip. I'm just gonna put it really close to my lash line. And to put a little bit of light, I'm gonna use the same eyeshadow that I used from the top, the gold one. Put it right here on the bottom inner corner, just to give it a little bit of light to your eye. I'm gonna apply some mascara to my bottom lashes and just leave it like that. I don't want anything on my waterline. I'm gonna line my lips. And then last but not least, I'm gonna be using a lip gloss by Steve Laurent in the color Pouche. And it's not sheer, so if you don't want to use any lipstick, you can just pop this lip gloss on top and it has so much color. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. And I'm running out of setting spray. Okay guys, that was it for the makeup tutorial, and like always, I will see you next time. Bye. Reckless. Yeah. Sometimes I bring stuff like really close to my nose and I'm like, shit. Pull the shit out of my hair. I'll see you next time. Bye.